What causes a person to perceive the outside world is that inside the human body. It is something outside the brain, neurons, cells or electric signals. It is the soul bestowed on us by Almighty Allah. Allah reveals in one verse, I seek the protection of Allah from the rejected Satan. Then He formed him and breathed His spirit into him and gave you hearing, sight and hearts. What be the things you show? Surah As-Sajdah 9. People who fail to understand that it is the soul that perceives and that it is independent of matter are making a very important mistake. They face the possibility that the images they see exist on a screen in their brains. Yet, when we consider that there is a screen in our brains on which the outside world exists, we also have no choice but to admit the existence of a little man watching that screen. And there must be another little man watching the screen in the brain of the first, and so on. But there is no screen and no other little man watching the events on it in the brain. The human brain is pitch black and silent. There is nothing there but neurons made up of proteins and electric signals moving very swiftly back and forth. It is impossible for those electric signals to see a flower, smell it, touch it, delight in it, see a ship sailing in distance, or enjoy the taste of a strawberry, all in a piece of flesh. The self-conscious entitled that says, I see the images and I hear the sounds in the brain is the soul given to man by Allah. This is the reality that the materialist mindset is most unwilling of all to see revealed. The soul sees without the need for eyes, touches without the need for hands, hears without the need for ears, smells without the need for a nose, and tastes without the need for a mouth. The soul is the only answer to the question of who does the perceiving, which scientists have been trying to resolve for years. Allah constantly shows images to the human soul day and night, whether in this world or in dreams, creates a whole world for them. A flawless image forms in our brains because Allah so wills. There are smells there because He so wills. And we listen to and enjoy immaculate music because He so wishes. We also feel and recognize things by touching them because Allah so wills. A whole world emerges in the human minds from nothing at Allah's command. Our Lord creates a world from nothing in a person's mind that belongs to that person alone, that only he can see and recognize. This world is not the outside world. It is impossible to have direct contact with the outside world. It is impossible, unless Allah so wills, for anyone to have direct experience of a world created for someone else. One can only live in and watch a world created for oneself, alone by Allah. It is impossible to step outside it. In other words, Allah reveals, I seek the protection of Allah from the rejected Satan.